Hi Twin Flames, and welcome to the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Twin Flame reading for this week, in which we see what the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine have been up to, what they have been healing, what's coming next in your Twin Flame union, and as always, the last card is the next steps that you can take, whether you are Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, to manifest your harmonious Twin Flame union. So we get started with a card for the Divine Masculine this week, what he has been up to, what he's been thinking and feeling. And we have Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So the Divine Masculine has definitely been feeling the love, and this is a direct result of the Divine Feminine romancing herself and loving herself first. That is so important about the Twin Flame dynamic, because your Twin Flame is not your source of romance or love. They can only love you as much as you have loved yourself, and they can only love you as much as you are willing to love yourself. So if you're not willing to love yourself all the way, you will experience that in your Twin Flame union. You will keep hitting a wall, whether that's in communication, in romance, in your friendship, or even your partnership, in your divine life purpose. So as the Divine Feminine has been loving and romancing herself more, we have this shift in the Divine Masculine where he also feels the romance, and he is also more open to romancing his Divine Feminine because he can feel that vibe for her. Because he can feel that vibe from her. And the secret to attracting your Divine Masculine, if you're Divine Feminine, is not to chase him or try to get his attention. It's to actually focus on yourself and magnetize in that way. You might have heard the phrase, don't chase, attract. And that is so very true. And I've noticed that in my own Twin Flame union. Whenever I try to get my Divine Masculine's attention, it doesn't work. But when I'm focusing on myself, just living my best life, feeling good, romancing myself, he becomes obsessed. In a good way, not in a codependent way. But yeah, that's the way to do it. And it might sound so contrary because in soulmate relationships, that's what we're used to. It's like, oh, I'm gonna play this game, ignore him for however many hours so that he feels something is wrong and he's gonna text me. Or I'm going to say certain things to get a certain reaction out of him. You know, all these games that are being played in soulmate relationships, but none of that is necessary to attract your Twin Flame. You only need to be yourself, and that's how you magnetize them, with your confidence. And if your confidence is at an all-time low, work on that, because that's what magnetizes what is meant for you. And the universe is a powerful magnet. If you keep thinking, oh, I'm not good enough for my Twin Flame, nobody loves me, I'm not wanted, of course, that's what's going to manifest in your external reality. So make sure that you're clearing those limiting beliefs and you're replacing them with divine truth, that you are worthy of your Twin Flame union, you are worthy of your Twin Flame's attention, and you are very much wanted and loved. So that's what's been up with the Divine Masculine this week, and I'm going to put the card aside because these are notoriously hard to stay put because of their shape. See, even this one fell. So let's see what the Divine Feminine has been up to this week. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So if you happen to be Divine Feminine and you're watching this, this is a sign that your relationship with the Divine Masculine is about to deepen, especially in a romantic way, as we saw in the previous card. But yeah, that's also a sign for the Divine Masculine, I suppose, that your relationship is about to transform. And this is a direct result of you doing the inner work to align with your Twin Flame union. And if you haven't been doing it in a very committed way or in a consistent way, you will not get very committed or consistent results. So that's why it's so important to receive consistent support. And there are many ways to do that. I have a lot of resources linked in the description of this video for this exact purpose. There's a free Twin Flame e-course that can help you get started with the basics of doing your inner work to attract your harmonious union. I have a lot of videos on my channel to help you with that. So being consistent is what brings you results, and being persistent also. Because, well, yeah, of course your Twin Flame is going to bring up some stuff to be healed. That is normal, that is part of the Twin Flame dynamic, and can't really do anything about that. Well, you can, and that is healing what your Twin Flame is showing you. And that's how transformation comes. And it's important to remember that this goes beyond 3D human drama. Like, it's not about your Twin Flame blocking you on Facebook, for example, or your Twin Flame ignoring your messages. This is about something deeper, a spiritual block that your Twin Flame is reflecting to you by taking those 3D actions. Because those actions feel pretty bad, right? when they do that. It feels bad to be ignored. And it's not like your twin flame is doing it to make you feel bad. It's not. That's not the intention. The intention is to shake you awake, to help you heal that. Because you have been blocking yourself, ignoring your intuition. And that's the only way that's going to awaken you to that truth so that you can make a different choice there. That's the primary role of your twin flame. They're first and foremost your teacher in ascension. You partner with them in that, and you're going to accelerate your spiritual awakening so much faster. Your relationship with the divine is going to deepen dramatically as a result of that, and it's going to be really beautiful if you choose to release all resistance to seeing your twin flame as your ultimate teacher. If, on the other hand, you are not willing to do that, well, then you're not going to have a great time on your twin flame journey, because that's the primary role of your twin flame. But if you honor that and you're willing to heal what they're showing you, then transformation is going to be a constant, and it will be beautiful. You will enjoy the way your relationship with each other deepens, and you will also gain a lot more confidence, because you will notice how love essentially conquers everything in your life. You don't have to worry about anything. All you need to do is choose to heal, and the doors will just open for you. No more struggling and no more not getting what you want. It will bring a huge shift in your reality. So this week the Divine Feminine has been in a huge energy of transformation. Good things are happening. Look out for those in the coming week, actually. And let's go to your next steps. What can you do now to manifest your harmonious twin flame union? So, card says soulmate, but this is a twin flame reading. So, your twin flame is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So, twin flame separation in the physical is a reflection of the spiritual belief in separation. If you feel separate from your twin flame and from yourself and from the divine in any way, it's going to manifest in twin flame separation. And it's going to look like all those things that I mentioned, like your twin flame blocking you and ignoring you and all those things. So it's all about resolving the spiritual first. Don't worry about the physical. The physical will take care of itself. And if you don't know how to take care of the physical aspect of the relationship, like having a conversation in the 3D, you're going to learn. Don't worry about it. And it might be an uncomfortable learning process because it might not come naturally. There might be some trauma there or wounds from previous relationships, but you're going to figure it out. And it's going to flow if you allow it to flow. So this week, my dear twin flames, it's important to focus on what your beliefs are. If you don't believe that your twin flame is already with you, then that's what's going to manifest. And a really great, I don't know if you can hear this, there's a siren outside, so definitely a sign that this is important. Yeah, if you don't believe that your twin flame union is already yours, of course it's not going to manifest, because you believe in that and you invest your energy in, oh, I don't have my twin flame, so that's what you receive. But as you start to shift your beliefs into, I'm already one with my twin flame, I'm already in harmony with them, everything's amazing, then yeah, that's what's going to manifest. But of course, I'm not saying this in a way that, okay, ignore what's going on in your relationship and just be in woo-woo land. Yeah, it's okay to acknowledge that, hey, we're not talking right now, or we've blocked each other. But at the same time, acknowledge the divine truth of your connection, that is union. You were never separate. It goes hand in hand with what I spoke about in the Divine Feminine card about transformation, right? Love is what transforms all things. Even if the situation in the 3D is horrible right now and impossible, it's okay to have faith. In fact, it's recommended that you have faith that it's being handled. The divine is handling that part for you. All you need to do is do your inner work. And if you still feel upset after that, keep doing your inner work until you no longer feel upset. And bit by bit, you are building the foundation for your harmonious union. And yeah, it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. And that is fine. As souls, we have accumulated so many things and so many blocks to divine love that it takes some time to undo those. It doesn't have to be a long, huge process. It doesn't have to take like a decade. It doesn't. But yeah, it takes some time, and it takes a lot of faith and a lot of trust that you're on the right path. But your faith is very richly rewarded the more you move along on this path. So this week, keep the faith strong, trust that your twin flame is already one with you, and keep up the good work. This was this week's reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week.